This entrance is barely noticeable from the footpath. However, it's probably an ideal stealth camping spot because it's well away. It's not really a place where one would come to camp. The ground is littered with tree refuge from a Carolinian forest. So it's not exactly the place you'd want to go to set up your tent. It's also uneven, and there's wet areas. So I think probably this would be the ideal place. Hammock camping solves some of the more troublesome aspects of five-star stealth camping. What's on the ground? It doesn't matter if it's rocks, dirt, broken glass, or even the side of a hill. If you've got 2 trees, you've got a good night's sleep. The Hennessy here can be used as a bivouac too, so just in case you can't find 2 good trees. Setting up the hammock is somewhat of an art in itself, so plan on a few practice runs before you spend the first night in the hammock. I won't bore you with stories about how comfortable these things are, but properly set up, you're sleeping almost flat, and that makes for a very comfortable night's sleep. The secret to a good setup is tree distance and rope height. For my hammock, the trees should be about 3 meters or 3 yards apart, and they should be alive and away from other dead trees or dead branches. Hennessy provides tree huggers. They're made out of seatbelt material. This protects the bark, so don't let anyone tell you that these damage trees. Once you set up the tree hugger on one of the trees, thread the hammock cord through the end, and this is where the practice comes in. Adjust the length and try practicing tying a few knots. I know it looks hard, and you don't have to be a scout to do this. Once you've got a few knots on, go to the other donor tree and repeat the process. Only this time, pull the line as tight as you possibly can. Note that both of these tree huggers are well above my head. After you've tightened the second one, go back and put a few more knots on the first line. That should do it. If you haven't done a really great job, you may have to retighten the line in the night. Inside the hammock is where the real comfort is. I've customized mine, so my handlebar bag containing all my valuables is clipped in on the very front of the hammock away from the entrance. Hennessy kindly provides a sliding holder above your head for glasses, flashlights, and other things. Books and magazines and a reading light can be clipped onto the overhead cord. Getting in and out is simple. I like to have a plastic garbage bag on the ground at the entrance to keep the hammock clean of forest debris. I can stand there and take off my boots or my clothes, and nothing else will get in the hammock. Anything under the hammock and the fly will stay dry, so I place panniers, boots, and even sometimes my bicycle underneath. Choosing a stealth camping site is another issue entirely, so go back to the main menu and look for choosing a site.